Hi, my Starlights. Welcome back to part 2 of how I ended my generational family trauma. Okay, so watch that other video. I have to fix my reactions when I get hurt because that is family trauma that has been set upon me and through genetics and through my life growing up and still present. Okay, so anyways, it's my responsibility to heal. It's my responsibility to do better for myself, for the future, for my children, for the collective, you know? And it's for me to be a better person, for me to feel happier, for me to feel more free and more peace and safe to be held and not feel like I need to survive, that I need to defend myself. Anyways. There's a reason why she was reacted that way, right? And my main angels, which I still haven't even told you the story of them. Soon enough. But anyways, my main angels were guiding me, right? And because I'm telling them that I want to heal, that I want to do better. Like, I don't want to be angry. I don't want to feel upset every time someone hurts me. Like, I don't want to react. And also, I gotta let you know, I don't react out of nowhere. I only react when someone hurts me because I like to treat people the way I want to be treated. Like, if you treat me good, I treat you good. You treat me bad, I treat you bad. That's how I am. All right? Don't get me wrong. Don't be like, oh no, she's just starting. No, I don't do that. I never start anything. But anyways, going back. So I was understanding that I have a problem from my trauma and I wanted to heal. And then I understood that my mom had a family trauma. That is why she's doing what she's doing. And then I was thinking back because my grandma must be the one. My grandma or my grandpa was the one that encouraged my mom's trauma, right? And then also, you know, my grandma's trauma must have been from her parents too, right? And then on and then on and then on. That's where family generational trauma starts, right? That's caused of it. So you need to find the root of the problem, right? So unfortunately, it dwells down to racism, right? It dwells down to all the xenophobia, racism. So China has been around for a long, long time. Like, from what we only understand is 8,000 years ago or 800,000, who knows, whatever. China could have been a long, long, long time. But, you know, it's such a deep history, right? And such a strong culture, still strong culture to this day, right? Like I said, coming to be born in Canada as a Chinese-born Canadian, we still try to bring some of that culture into our lives, right? Not as intense as it is, but still. But anyways, so the root of the problem is, you know, when people try to suppress the Chinese, when they try to take over and put war and all that, and take away their culture, and take away their religion, and take away all that, right? And then, you know, I don't know if you guys know, like, Chinese people like to be very respectful. The culture is all about respect, and, like, respect elders and stuff, too. Respect anyone older, but, like, it's all about respect. And with that, with respect, majority of younger people under the elders don't like to talk back, right? Or show anything because they need to show respect, right? So that is silence, right? And then also the oppression of, like, all the racism and taking away the culture, taking away the religion and all that stuff, right? That is trauma building, creating. And then also, once you are conflicted on that trauma, you react to that trauma, right? So some people might react to more silence, right? And being silent is not healthy. And then also some people might react to trying to defend themselves, like me, right? So from the beginning on, when it started, of people invading China, targeting them because they're Chinese, right? And then other people, depending on how they reacted, right? But then later on in the generations, right? Like, people start to find their voice, you know? People are starting to find their confidence. Like, people evolved, right? People evolved. So my mom obviously was in the generation of evolving, right? By defending herself, by survivor mode, right? So she thought that she had to survive by defending herself, because if no one did, then wow, what a long video. Wait for part 3.